Why do we know more about space than the oceans? We know more about space than we do about the oceans. This is not only because of our curiosity about space, but also because of the harsh conditions of the oceans. The depth and great pressure of the oceans make it difficult for humans to conduct research. Since 1969, 12 humans have been sent to the lunar surface, but only 3 have been able to go to the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the world with a depth of 10,994 meters. What's more, even if all the oceans covering about 70% of the Earth have been mapped, 95% of them are still unexplored. Which one do you think is more mysterious? Did you know that a liquid can boil and freeze at the same time? The coexistence of liquids as solid, liquid, and gas at the same time is called a triple point. So how does this interesting situation happen? Actually, this is due to the fact that temperature and pressure keep the 3 states of matter in a state of equilibrium. In other words, the triple point describes a situation in which no one state of matter tries to change into another. Here on the screen, you see cyclohexane in solid, liquid, and gaseous states, both frozen and boiling. The incredible life of the Rose of Jericho. Found in the Chihuahuan Desert in North America, the Rose of Jericho can live for decades almost without water. It is usually found in the hottest and driest parts of the desert. This plant can reduce the water potential by up to 3%. And it may not even need to take root. To an outsider, this plant looks dead, but with the arrival of desert rains, it suddenly comes to life and begins its normal metabolic activities. For this short period of green life, the Rose of Jericho spends decades drifting in the wind, tossing and turning in the hot desert sands. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant in the world. It looks like a tree, but bamboo is the largest member of the grass family. With 1,450 known species, bamboo grows in many climates around the world. One species of bamboo that made it into the Guinness Book of Records can visibly grow up to 91 centimeters per day. Bamboo forests produce about 35% more oxygen than other forests. Bamboo is used to make almost everything from medicine to furniture. The oceans produce 85% of the Earth's oxygen. Contrary to popular belief, trees are not solely responsible for oxygen production. In fact, they are responsible for a much smaller proportion of oxygen production. Marine plants produce between 50 and 85% of oxygen. Terrestrial plants are responsible for only 28%. This reminds us once again of the importance of the oceans.